Champagne Dreams Productions branch office. I don't usually do that intro here, but I like it. I miss it from Facebook. And like Facebook, I decided to do this impromptu live because I have a big old box from the Crystal Smyth. Now, I usually do these as filmed videos, but we know I've been behind on my film videos. And we also know that it's the end of the year, and I made a post about how I had painted my last face for Christmas before this box showed up. And so I thought, well, it's going to be the new year anyway. And I was like, you know what? I got this. I want to dig into it because I want to see them. Because in this box, I have 2 circlets. Hello, Janet. How's it going? Yeah, so I have 2 circlets here, and I have a brooch. And hello, KK. How's it going? So we are going to look at some fabulous, fabulous jewelry. Now, right here next to me, if you watched my video where I unboxed the mystery boxes, you will know that I got this beautiful circlet as one of my mystery box items. It looks real cute with my janky hair right now. My hair is a mess. And so I had it shaped to my wig, and now it's like way big. And I'm like, what's happening? Because you used to have big, big hair on. So there is my circlet that I have, but he was having a Chamber of Circlets sale. And so I decided to order a circlet. So I have a circlet that came, and then he had some other random items that were pre-made, and there was a brooch that I thought would be really beautiful with the necklace that I ordered using my gift card. And so I ordered that because the brooches are interchangeable as pendants on the necklaces. And then I was chatting with him on Instagram, and I was asking him about the custom process. So there is going to be a video coming to my channel sometime early 2026. We don't have really a timeline set up. I don't need it for any specific date, so he's going to see where he can fit it in, and he's had all the circlet stuff to do. But we are going to have a video on my channel where I take you through ordering a custom piece. So I ordered a custom necklace and earrings, and he threw in a ring to the set. So I'm going to have a little set that we're going to unbox. But as I was talking to him, I was like, I'm really trying to decide. I was like, I think I want to do the custom piece, but there's another circlet that I have my eye on. And so I was like, let me percolate a little bit, and then I'll get back to you about if I'm going to do a circlet or if I'm going to do a necklace. And he was so sweet, and he was like, how about you go over to the site and pick out a circlet and use this code? And he actually gave me a free circlet. So that is very much appreciated. So I do have in this box a brooch and 2 circlets. One of the circlets was gifted by Michael Charles, the Crystal Smyth. And so we are going to go ahead and open this up. I am super excited. Let me go ahead and dig into this. He always has things packaged beautifully. They're always super gorgeous. And so these circlets, one of them I ordered, again, if you refer back to that mystery box giveaway, the mystery box video, one of the things that I got was a mantle in kind of gold with AB, these kind of topaz AB, and I've got the necklace that I ordered. I've got some earrings. So the one that I ordered was a circlet to match that set, because December of 2026 is going to be my 25th anniversary in drag. And so, like, officially as a performer for my first show, I kind of was playing around in stuff before that, but of my first show that I ever performed in, so I'm doing this whole like gold look. I'm going to do at some point during the year, I'll do some sort of photo shoot and have a very beautiful kind of gold look. And so I wanted a circlet to match that. The other one is set to match the ring that I got in those mystery boxes. So if you saw that, you'll know what to look for. But yeah, let's go ahead. There's wrapping in here. Everything is packed in nicely. All right. And we have a box of the beautiful ribbon. And again, there's a little card. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then more wrapping. And then here's this. So there's 2, let me get rid of all this. So there's 2 boxes. I'm guessing that the brooch is in with one of them. So let me go ahead and open these up. Oh, he's such a good knot tire. Just snip that. Let me see which one this is. Ooh, okay. So this is the one that he gifted me. So this is the one that he was very sweet and gifted me. And I decided to order this to match the ring that I got. And also then I thought, well, then I can see the difference when we're talking about them, because I'll have one that's in the silver tone, I'll have one that's in the gold tone, and I'll have one that's in the gunmetal, or smoke, I think it's called. And so here is, look at that with those beautiful Siam AB crystals. And this is the same style, I believe. No, it's not. So this is the style that I have with the original, with the Marquise stones. These are teardrop stones, which I think are just absolutely beautiful. This one is a little bit smaller, so this one might actually sit. My hair is out of control. This is why these lives are getting me used to like coming on here out of drag, because usually I'm used to like, even if I'm a little bit busted in drag, I'm still like put together and my face is done, and just my hair right now is riding the struggle bus. But there is the beautiful, beautiful Guidance of the Nine, this is called. Is the style. Oh, beautiful. And there were 3 different styles. There was this teardrop one, there was the Marquise, and the other one that I ordered, I think, is the Marquise again, because there was one that had big round stones, and they were pretty. But I think I just liked these more like teardrop Marquise, that a little more angular rather than like the circle stones. There's something about them that I really kind of liked. So this is the Guidance of the Nine. This is a beautiful, beautiful gunmetal silver, and again, it's got his logo is engraved on the back of the centerpiece of this. These can be bent, so if you need to match your head, if you need, like when I put on a wig, I might need to make it a little bit bigger. He just recommends make sure you're bending in between the pendants, the individual like crafted pieces that have the jewels. Make sure you're not bending too much on those, because that can cause problems with it. He does guarantee all of his stuff. He does have a warranty with all of his items, but just to ensure that you're not damaging your item, you want to make sure that you are bending it in between any of the jeweled pieces. So there is that one. Very exciting. So I'm guessing my brooch might be tucked into the box with the other one. Oh, and then I didn't see, I'm like a kid at Christmas where you just burn right past the card. And then I think this might be the same. So, to the incomparable Janessa J. Champagne, you have my thanks for trusting me in a matter best spoken of in hushed tones. Let's see. Through means unconventional. So this is part of this. So the whole like deceit of the, not the deceit, the conceit of the sale is it's the Chamber of Circlets. And so the Duke of Peridot had gone away and he had a key to the Duke's private vault of Circlets. And so through means unconventional, I was granted brief access to Duke Peridot's private Chamber of Circlets. From that sealed vault, I acquired the enclosed circlets, discreetly removed from the Duke's keeping and imbued with the thrill of trespass. Whether you wear them to a grand convocation, a candlelit revel, or in quiet defiance of a world that insists magic is no longer real, know this: you now bear treasures truly special. Should you wish to share word of these pieces in their new chapter, I would welcome your missive. Ravens may be directed to the Crystal Smyth on the instant grammar, the Book of Faces. And should you ever wish to commission a piece beyond the chamber's reach, send word to hello@crystalsmith.com. I am, as ever, resourceful. Wear these circlets boldly, but speak of their origins sparingly, please. May the crystal gods smile upon you always. Michael Charles, the Crystal Smith. So very fun. You always get these, like with your orders, you get these very beautiful little parchments that are printed and personalized. You can have them personalized to your stage name if you are a performer like me. And so, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and just make sure I'm not missing any chat, because Facebook be doing what it do. Okay, so this is the little proclamation. Now let's get into the second box. Again, such a good ribbon tire. I just don't have the patience. So we're going to snip that right off. Okay, so now, like I said, in here, there should be a brooch as well. Yes, it looks like there is another piece. I told him to just, I was like, he was going to send it out separately. And I was like, I'm not in any hurry. Just send it when you send the circlets. And he's like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, that's fine. Because now I have more to unbox. So this is called the Burst of Independence. And it's a big one. I'm very excited because if you remember the necklace from the mystery box video, it has that petite pendant on, which is beautiful. And when I wear it with the mantle, it might be the perfect size to kind of fit in there. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes I want something big and really showy like me. And so I was like, let's get this brooch. and have it available as a potential pendant. And here, oh my God, it's so ridiculous. It's so big. Oh my God. Okay. Are you ready? And let me look here. Oh, and it looks like it's got, you can put the pendant on either side, so you can have it hang either way, and it can be used as a brooch. Are you ready for the burst of independence? Here she is. Look at that. Beautiful gold. It's multi-layered. You can see there's multiple layers here. This is absolutely gorgeous. And so you can hang it. This is how it's set up right now. I've got the little clasp up here, and then you can just take off that other pendant and attach this instead. Or if you want to move it over here, if this strikes your fancy, if you want to have it hang this way, then you can do that. And so there's options. We love options. You can either have it hang like this, or you can have it hang like this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is, looking at this big, I don't know, there was something about the round stones on that other circlet style that they were cute, but I was like, I just like the other ones more. And then I get this and I see this big honkin' AB stone, and I'm like, did I miss out? Did I miss out not buying one with the circle stones of the circlets? Because that's cute. That is so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get to the last circlet. Throw that to the side. So here is this one. So this is also the guidance of the 9. So this is also the teardrop stones. So I forget what the other one that I got in the mystery box was something with dragons, I think. And so then this is, oh my God, are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly because my body's so bootylicious. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be, when I think of this with that necklace and that mantle and the earrings. Oh, yes. And since there's different stones in those, I had asked him if I could do the AB stone in the center and then these topaz ones, because the necklace is AB stones, the mantle is these AB topaz stones. And so then I thought with the circlet, we can bring in both of those, and it helps kind of all tie them in together. So we've got those two main stone colors represented across the jewelry set. Oh, this is gorgeous. It is going to require me to look at my wig collection. A lot of my wigs, since they're big and they're styled, it's hard to get like a tiara or something like this into it. But I do have a couple of these like looser, these are like a styled version of a shake and go wig. So they're a little bit looser. It's a little bit easier to fit pieces into like this one, or I've got a bright yellow one. Let me grab, do I have the yellow one here? Because I think the yellow one is best suited. Let me see. I've got such a mess here. I go on and on about how I'm still in the middle of that declutter and reorganizing, and it is, I don't know what I did with the yellow one, but I do have this one that I just picked up. So I have this one. And this one should work all right. I look a mess. I know, I'm like Mad Madam Mim when I put on a wig and I don't have any makeup on. So let me zoom you out maybe just a little in. Let's zoom out just a little bit. And yeah, so here is a wig that's a little bit looser. And so you can, the idea is, because these are sort of gender neutral. And so like the more male, masculine, typical kind of presentation is wear it across your forehead. So then that way, so you can bend it to kind of fit your head. You can see that fits my big old melon head just perfectly. So, and usually the tension when you kind of slip it on will hold it in place. So like if you wanted the more kind of masculine presentation, but you can also wear these as a tiara. And so let's put Mad Madam Mim back on. She needs a little bit of time with a brush. She's been a very good just shake and go wig, but she needs a little bit of attention. She's getting a little wild in her older days. And so just kind of then, you know, putting it up and then setting it down in. So then it's got a little bit more of that tiara kind of present. This is not going to be ideal, but the yellow one really would have worked better with this, but so you can just kind of frame it in and then you can move the curls around as needed. But so I'm gonna have to look at my wigs and make sure that I have some wigs. And if I find a new wig lady, since Acacia forgot, seems to be semi-retired, then I can look for some additional wigs that are more sort of tiara friendly. So there is the first one. And then we have, of course, This beautiful. This is so dark and like evil fairy kind of coated. I love it. And it's got little, so I'm having trouble getting it to stay, but if you want to wear it more like a tiara and you want to have it kind of put in and you want to affix it to the hair, if the tension isn't enough, all of them have kind of little open spots on the end. And so you can use hairpins. If you want to put an elastic and kind of run it behind your head, you can absolutely do that. So you can set it into the wig and have an elastic that you pull down to like the bottom of your hairline. You could put an elastic and you could like hair comb it into your hair. So there's lots of different options for affixing these to your head. So this one is a little bit loose on my head as it is. So if I wanted to, I could like bend it again, and bending it in between the jeweled sections, so you're not messing up the jeweled sections, but you can kind of bend it and then it'll fit a little bit better. All right. Yeah, this one, I'm really loving this. This was the ring that I got, and I was so impressed with this color combination. So now I have a ring and a circlet. So at some point, if I do another necklace, I may order a necklace in these colors to have kind of a little coordinated set. I do love a little coordinated set of jewelry, and his mystery boxes are next level. And so I absolutely recommend the mystery boxes, because a lot of these things are, they're high quality, they're handmade items, so they can be a little on the pricey side. So to get one for $75, like a big old brooch or a ring or a necklace or a mantle or a circlet, for $75, you're getting a huge value on top of what the regular price of these things is. And so now I have lots of individual pieces that are all different colors, because I always order different colors. And so I'm like, oh, now I have to maybe start filling in the gaps. He's smart. He's thinking about it, about how to potentially get some future sales. By now I'm craving more things. And this is huge. I did not know it would be quite this big, and I'm loving it because I am big and ostentatious and bold. So I absolutely love this. Yes. Well, thanks everybody who stopped by, KK and Janet. And if anybody else was hanging out and didn't say hello, we appreciate you as well. These are, again, the two circlets. I feel like they're sisters. I feel like this is the like dark fae kind of witchy one, and then this is the sweet goody two shoes sisters. They're kind of like two sisters in a fairy kingdom that are kind of opposed to each other. I like that. I like the way that those work together. So I am loving these circlets. They are definitely going to make their way into some photos and into some different looks and things. Oh, so KK is doing hair, looking on and off. Yes, so I appreciate both of you for stopping by, and anybody else, if you stopped by, if you didn't say hello, we loved having you here, hanging out with us as well. So thanks everybody for stopping by this little impromptu live, and let's see if I remember my outro. So don't forget to leave me your comments down below. If you were here, don't forget to circle back for Replay Crew, you rock, and leave your comments down below so I know what you think of these beautiful Crystal Smyth items. While you are down there, don't forget to give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated the video. Or if you are like, girl, why do you need all these crowns? Why do you think you're royal? What do you think you're special? Then go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I do an upload. I try really hard to make sure that I have at least one video or upload per week. This week, you're getting my Best of 2025 Beauty Awards. I was editing it before I came to the office for a little bit. I should have it done tonight or tomorrow morning, so that's coming very, very soon. I try to have at least one video or live a week, and if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, circleterific. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, just pretend it's there, The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and until I see you again, bye. Now the awkward shutting off of the stream. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Are we gone? I never know.